I gotta stop watching the YouTubers. They are ruining my life. You do not need another pair of shoes. It's been like 4 months. I haven't bought anything new. I deserve something. I ran like 4 races. You do not need another pair of shoes. But you know what? I've been working hard since then. I'm in the middle of this marathon training block. I deserve it. You do not need another pair of shoes. Actually, it's been like 3 weeks, but my training's been going really well. You do not need another pair of shoes. But repeat like the group said, you do not need another pair of shoes. But they got these nice ones on sale. You do not need another pair of shoes. But what if I buy a pair that I had before that went dead on me? Maybe I could do that. You do not need another pair of shoes. How will I know how fast I could be? How will I know for Berlin what's the best shoe to race in if I haven't raced in all? You do not need another pair of shoes. You do not need another pair of shoes. You do not need another pair of shoes. Say it convincingly. You do not need another pair of shoes. You know what? One more can't hurt. This is my last one. This is the last one. After this, I'm gonna chill. I'm gonna chill after this. I'm gonna chill after this. This is the last one.
Yo, can I tell you a little secret? So you think you're a brand new runner, right? Yeah, I'm talking to you. Yeah. Brand new runner. Or, matter of fact, you might be a conditioned runner. Or you just love to run. If you haven't yet, you're looking for the ultimate shoe. You're thinking about doing your first race. Or maybe your race is in. Or maybe you already had this shoe. You haven't tried it yet. You like Saucony. You like the Speed. Maybe the 2 is your favorite. Maybe you like the Speed 3. Maybe you like the Pro 2. Listen. If you ain't tried this one yet, you're missing out. I ain't gonna hold you. But you smarter than that. If you could get this on sale right here, you would do it. Trust me. This is the shoe that you need, bruh. I just did a 12-mile run in Central Park. It was part of the New York City Road Runners training for the New York City Marathon. It counts towards the... Hold on, my fault, y'all. It counts toward the 9+1. I'm not going to say I ate it up, but I ate the run up. You know what I'm saying? It was something light. So, should you get this shoe? Before I get into the deep dive of it, should you get this? Yes, you should. This is immaculate. I remember when I first... So this is my second time around with the shoe. When I first got it, that's what made me realize. Matter of fact, I'm gonna wait for the real joint. Let me put my shoe back on. I'll be right back. I gotta use the bathroom. My fault, that's TMI, right? I don't even care. We be having fun. We just having conversations. Comment below how many miles you did today. Did you have your tea, matcha? You had your caffeinated, your iced coffee or whatever? Let me know. We still real, raw, uncut. I'm putting my shoe back on. It's taking me a little while. Hold on. Listen, you a free thinker. You do things on your own. You think for yourself. I'm not trying to sell you. I'm not a shoe tuber. I got a little opinion. I got my own little opinions. And I make little running shoe movies. And I'm the most creative reviewer out there. I'm gonna holler at y'all in a second.
Alright. Y'all know what we're here to talk about. Alright, well, before we get back into it, I got one question for you. What do you put on your feet after you finish a run? I like to put on slides. Do you have a favorite pair of slides you like to put on like after a run? Or is there like a favorite pair of shoes that you put on after a run? Or do you not put anything on your feet and you just go all natural, barefoot to ground, if that's how you just feel? Like, you feel me? I personally like to wear a pair of slides. I didn't have multiple slides. I didn't have slides from Hoka, Crocs. Right now I'm rocking these little joints. It's a little like kind of Crocs, Satisfy. I'm not selling you this. Don't go out and buy these. They alright. Like you don't really need a pair. It's not really that deep. Sometimes I rock my Yeezy slides. It's not even that deep, but I like a pair of slides because my feet be so swollen. Yo, another question. Who else out there? I was talking to my homie Zubair about this earlier. Shouts to Zubair. We just did so earlier I did 12, and then I came back and I did another like 8 because I was supposed to do essentially 20 miles today. I'm in the middle of the training block. Today's long run day. And we were talking about our feet and swelling after like marathon training or like after running period. And like my feet have just completely swole since I started like running and stuff. So anyway, back to what we here to talk about. Matter of fact, hold on. Let me take a sip of my drink real quick. My fault. Oh yeah, it's a little mix I'm working on coming soon. You heard? Yeah, you got the energy, not the energy drinks. You got the hydration drink coming soon. You feel me? We're taking all over all corners. Um, like you see, I'm fresh off the run. I still got like my run clear. I still got my run clothes on. Yeah, it's like 80 degrees, and I got a vest on. So let me tell you a little story behind this vest. I always wear this vest. It is a part of my running uniform. Anyway, back to these. All right. So let me tell you a little story about these shoes. The first time that I went to get these shoes, I saw them at Brooklyn Running Company, and they were on sale for $180 around the time they first released. And at the time, I didn't even think like, oh, let me pick these up. I was like, oh, I was on the edge. I'm like, damn, 180 is still a lot because I didn't know the regular price. So when I finally decided to go get them, I went to another Brooklyn Running Company store. That was the one in Williamsburg. I went to the one in Prospect Park, if you're not familiar with New York. And this is all in Brooklyn. And they were $225. And I was like, holy smokes. Like, why? Like, what the heck? And then I went online and they were $225 again. And I'm like, damn, I should have just bought them drinks on sale. And I don't know, it's some type of weird fluke thing. But this is, and I know why they call their foam Power Run PB, because you're gonna PB in this shoe. That's just happening. Personal best all the time, baby. They could have called it Power Run PB or Power Run PR because personal record, personal best. That's what you're gonna do in the Saucony Endorphin Pro 3. That's just what's gonna happen. You're gonna PB. You do your thing. I ran the 12 miles training in Central Park. My finishing time was 7:22. That wasn't bad. Central Park has a lot of hills, and this is just a training run. I wasn't pushing it all the way. I would say I was about 65% of what I could really push and do, especially for doing hills. Matter of fact, let's just say 70 because I was doing hills, right? If that was a flat course, I probably would have been obviously faster, but well, actually, you don't even know that. I'm saying obviously. You don't know that's obvious. You don't know me from a hole in the wall. Check my Strava out. Anyway, check the stats. Numbers are there. Anyway, so the first time I bought this shoe, this is the second time I bought this shoe. The first time I bought this shoe, I was still pretty new to running. I hadn't done my first marathon yet. I was on my redemption tour. And this is like my first race since I had like a crazy debacle. Hold on real quick. Because these helicopters are going crazy. This is 2021. And this is after the first time that I ran after my second official half marathon race. And I basically had a debacle in the Brooklyn half. It was terrible. So I went on this redemption tour and I got in shape. I'll hit the gym every day. Check out Long Distance Therapy Part 1. It tells you a little bit of the story. And the Bronx 10 miler was my first race back in doing it. New York don't want to be quiet, but it's cool. We gonna roll with it. You know what I'm saying? You hear the silence. I'm so hot. They got to cool your boy down with a hose. Anyway, the Bronx miler was my first race since then, and I decided to run it in the Saucony Endorphin Pro 3. And at the time, I think I ran either 1 hour and 20 minutes or 1 hour and 25 minutes. I forget what my official time was, but at that time, that was just like unbelievable because I'm coming from running a race that it took me 2 hours and like 8 minutes to run 13.3 13.1 miles. So to run 10 miles in like 1 hour and like like I said, between 1 hour and 20 and 30, I can't remember exactly. It was like, what? Bro, you are picking up the pace. These joints was just simply flat out amazing. But I realized that I bought them too small. Cause at that time I was like, you know what? I'm gonna just buy the shoe a half size up. And after that, I was like, nah, my toes. When I tell you that my toenails, let me ask you a question. You all the runners out there, how do your toes look? Because when I started running and I was running in my actual shoe size, my toes were turning completely black, like completely black. But I wasn't sizing up. So then I was like, you know what? Let me just start sizing a half size up. And that's what I had to do with these. I'm like, yo, I don't know. So I started doing these shoes. What made me realize I have to go a full size up. I tried a couple runs after that. It ain't really work. It ain't really work. I had to go a full size up. So now my running shoes are, I wear a size 10 in regular life. Well, like, shit, the way my feet be swollen now, I wear like a 10 and a half. I need a little space. But all my running shoes I get in a size 11 because I'm doing long distances. I'm pounding the ground. My feet are super swole. Yeah, a lot's happening. Sorry about the wind. This shoe made me realize that I need to go full size up. But I still try to thug it out. I still try to do more races. I'm not running races, but I try to do more runs in the shoe. I think I still took it to like, I don't know, probably at least like 80 miles. I mean, to me, that's a lot. Like 80 miles in the one shoe is a lot. You see how, if you addicted to running shoes, you know how this goes. If you hit 100, it's like, well, you hit 100 in a shoe? It's crazy. Anyway, we all shouts to all the people that's like me. You see a good sale, you gotta buy a pair. It's just we out here, we outside. Look, I'm about to start a group. Running the shoes, running the shoes anonymous. Come tell your stories. How many pairs of shoes you got right now? Comment it below. You know what I'm saying? Comment how many shoes you got below. I got a ton. It's embarrassing. Anyway, the rocker is amazing. You get to rolling, and you're just like going, and everything just felt light. So as I was running the 12 miles, everything just felt amazing. Like never at any point was I like, oh damn, like I'm feeling like this hurts, or I'm feeling like this hurts, or I feel like I'm going too hard, or the foam's too hard or too soft, or everything just felt perfect. To like, it didn't even feel like I was touching the ground. Honestly, it just was like, all right, I could keep up here. And I look down at my watch, the paces are running, and I'm doing like 650, and I'm like, yo, hold on, 650. But this is like, I'm not even going that hard, and it might have been the time of the day, or it might be the shoe. We're just gonna say it's the shoe for right now. This shoe just makes me feel amazing. Like I definitely think this is a good race. I mean, if you haven't had if you run races, I mean, a lot of people probably ran racing these. If you haven't run a race in these and you're looking to run your first race, I say get these or the Adidas Pro 3. I mean, Adidas Pro 3 still got my heart. I still love those. And that's still the shoe I'm gonna run most of my marathons in. But I think this is like a close second, honestly. Like I am leaning more towards these. I feel like they're than the Vaporfly 3. They're very close. This one, it's like, yo, Saucony made these, and Nike was like, yo, how could we get close to making a pair of those? And that's what they try to do. But I feel like out the box, these are just softer and they feel amazing. They feel like they're broken in already. Whereas those Vaporflies, to me, I feel like it takes at least like 40, 50 miles to break them joints in. This is my first time wearing these. I just got this pair. They feel amazing, like amazing. The upper is very breathable. Hold on, in case y'all see we outside. We gonna be Team A soon. But the upper is very breathable. The laces is very comfortable. Nothing. It's not like it's a great lockdown. It doesn't. You don't feel like the shoe it's like putting a lot of pressure on the top of your foot. Like, so if you have a sensitive top of your foot, you're good. That's just to go over the upper. The midsole, like I said, is pretty soft, but it's in between soft and firm. And I like that because I find that if a shoe is too soft, then as I push off the squash, I'm not going as fast as I can. I need something that's super responsive where it's like just the right amount of plush, where I can kind of hit the ground and then keep going. If it's too plush, it's like, when I hit the ground, it's kind of like, okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, then go. Whereas if it's like super responsive. It's like 1-2, oh I'm out. And these, to me, the midsole is like 1-2, I'm out. I like the plate technology. Everything is good. The grip, these are fairly, it's grippy enough. You know what I'm saying? I'm not slipping around, I'm not sliding around. And you know, with the when you're doing a race or you're doing a train like one of these NYRR trainings, as you run past all these water stations, there's a lot of liquid and like a lot of liquid on the ground, so it could be a little bit slippery. But I ain't slip around at all in these. So, shouts to this shoe. Speed Row Technology. There's a reason. Like I know there's a lot of things on the internet to get a lot of hype just because like obviously, but everybody like follows each other. But we're all free thinkers here. We don't just follow what anybody says. I'm not a YouTuber, by the way. I'm just a guy that makes fire creative reviews. You know what I'm saying? I make movies, like I said earlier. This deserves all the hype and the praise that it gets because it's like if I had to choose between this and the Vaporfly, I'm gonna get this straight up. Like I think it's soft enough where I think that just like the Adidas Pro 3, if you want to do multiple speeds, this shoe could go slow or fast. And regardless if you're a heel striker, forefoot striker, or midfoot striker, this shoe could do everything for you. Like everything. No matter where you land, the plate is good enough. You're gonna get the right push off. You're gonna be good. Like so, I tend to be a midfoot striker when I'm like warming up. I'm a heel striker when I'm going super slow, and then I'm a forefoot striker when I'm really in my stride and trying to be out. And when I hit the forefoot, when I hit the forefoot in these, I'm gone. If I hit the midfoot in these, I'm still going because the way that this rolls through, like I said, 1-2, you're gone. I highly recommend these. If you're thinking about getting them on, first of all, if you could catch these on sale, do not do what I did the first time and like just be like, I'm not sure. No, bomb, straight up. If you can find these on sale, you got to get them. I don't care if the fours are coming out. I don't care about the fours right now. If you're watching this and the Saucony Endorphin Pro 4s are out, amazing. That means these are on sale. And if these are on sale, get 5 pairs. Get 5 pairs. That's how much I can recommend this shoe. That's how great this shoe is. This is like your everyday. You can do it all. They're stable, balanced. They got the grip in the right places. They have just enough. The outsole is pretty tight. Like, yeah. Do it. Just do it. Like if you think about it, just do it. Just do it. That's my word. But you know, you're a free thinker. You think for yourself. But if you're just getting in the running, like I was saying, if you're just getting in the running, I think this is the one shoe that you get. You be like, all right, bet I'm gonna just go do my little thing. You can't lose with this. And you get that on sale, man, listen. If you're one of those runners that all you rock is Nike shoes, you're probably not watching this video, but you probably are because you're somewhat creative. Do it. Just try Saucony and you're going to be wild. The 3 stripes, you know I love the 3 stripes. Am I biased towards the 3 stripes? Maybe. Yes. Probably. Don't kill me. I love Adidas. So what? Let's get that out there. And I just started trying their shoes for the first time. As throughout my running like career or whatever, I started running the Nikes. I thought those was cool, but then I found other running brands, and this running brand right now, I don't think you can miss with Saucony. Honestly, shouts to them. Shouts to New York Road Runners. Shouts to it all. Matter of fact, I'll be right back. Hold on.
So proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose land he's streaming on the rocket's red glare.
do ask the runners, when you start getting passed by the faster runners, please step over to your right and give them the inside lane so that they can finish to their left. So you're going to do 2 loops around the park. When you pass the starting area, you're going to turn left to the finish line, which is right there. Without anything and further ado, do we have clearance on the roadway?
Y'all know what time it is. Just in case you ain't think it was the game, you heard? Well, I ain't got the time, but y'all know what time it is. Alright, I told y'all I'd be back. Alright, so it's like the conclusion or whatever. I know, cool, fine. I had to, do my thing, so I finished off my 20 miles. But overall, listen, if you're looking for something, I'm not trying to tell you to buy this one. Maybe I am. But if you're addicted to running shoes like I am, and you got the change in your purse, do it. Holla at me.